Hi there, welcome to Walk the Word, where every Wednesday we take a moment just to pause and pray. We take a moment out of our normal Bible reading and Bible study to stop and to pray for a particular thing. And this week I want to encourage us to pray for the lost, okay? Pray for the lost. So in Luke 10, Jesus says this in verse 2, it says, He told them, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into his harvest field. Go, I am sending you out like lambs among wolves." So just a couple of verses just to look at there, just to help us, which we've talked about a number of times before at King's Church. But firstly, Jesus has a different perspective. He says the harvest is plentiful, okay? But he says the workers are few. So there's actually a big harvest field out there, but there's not so many workers that are willing to go out and bring in the harvest. Okay, Jesus has a different perspective, and so often I think we get it the wrong way around. We think, oh, it's hard out there. We'll just stay in our churches. But Jesus is saying, no, actually, there is a big harvest field out there, and we need workers to go out. And so he says, ask, pray. Ask the Lord of the harvest. God is the Lord of the harvest, okay? He's the one that saves people ultimately. So ask him, pray to him, therefore, to send out workers into the harvest field so we can pray for the lost, and we can pray for workers to go out, that evangelists would go out, that God would raise up great evangelists. But then he says, go, I'm sending you out like lambs among wolves. So it's not an easy job. It's lambs among wolves, okay? But he does want us to go. He calls us to go, to be part of the answer to that prayer. So I just want to encourage us today. Let's pray for three things. Let's pray for the lost. Perhaps there's some people you are naming before God right now. I know I've got a few people that I'm regularly naming before God that I want to see saved. So take some time to pray for specific people to be saved. And then pray for God to raise up workers in the harvest field, that God would raise up evangelists in our generation, in this nation, that are going to have a voice and are going to see many people saved. And then pray that God would use you, okay? Because it's not just other people's job. This is part of what it means to follow Jesus, is to be called to the harvest field, actually. And so pray that God would help you become a more effective witness in your workplace, in your sports club, at the school gate, in your family, your neighborhood, wherever your circumstances are, your situation is. Pray that God would help you to become a witness in that place. And then go this week and look for opportunities, okay? So I want to encourage you just to put those three things. Take a moment now to pause and pray for those three things and see what God will do this week, okay? We'll see you again soon.